Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and hello if you are new, welcome to a new video. In today's video I will be filming a first impressions video on a lot of new makeup that I have purchased from Beauty Bay. If you haven't seen my previous video, I did film a Beauty Bay haul with all new makeup that I've purchased, which will be featured in today's video. So if you would like to see how I created this super soft glam with really dewy skin, then please keep watching this video. My face is already quite tanned, as I have just fake tanned, if you couldn't tell by my ridiculously bad fake tan hands. I do apologise for that, and just try not to look at the hands. This top is also really annoying because the shoulders keep coming down. It's the one that I got from Primark in my Primark haul, if you haven't already watched that video. So the first thing that I will be going in with is the Ordinary Natural Moisturiser. I literally don't know how much to use of this. I don't know if that's too much, but I do like quite a moisturised base. This literally does not smell of anything at all. It is quite cooling on the skin, and my face is quite hot at the minute, and this has definitely cooled it down. It is quite nice. It has given my skin a little bit of a glow, and so far I do quite like this moisturiser. It is very hydrating. You can definitely feel it going into the skin, and it doesn't leave your face tacky at all. I definitely do like this, and I will be using it again. I will keep you updated with how I get on with it in the comments. It is bonfire night tonight, so if you do hear fireworks going off, I do apologise. I can't really stop them from doing fireworks. And the next product that I will be going in with is the Badescu Rose Lip Balm. I do love a lip balm. I do use one every time I apply my makeup. I use it in the morning and in the afternoon. And this is really hard to open. Oh my god, man! I should probably have taken the packaging off everything before this video. I didn't really think that one through. But anyway. Oh my god, that is so nice. It definitely does smell like roses, and it is a rose lip balm, so that would be why. But I absolutely love this lip balm. This is going to definitely become my new favourite and go straight in my makeup bag. Makes your lips feel really moisturised. It's not tingly at all. It's literally just a standard lip balm. The next item, as you would have seen from my Beauty Bay haul, is the LA Girl Luminous Glow Skin Illuminator in the shade Sunlit. And I will be putting this on before my foundation. I've just got to try and get it out of the packaging now. My face looks super glowy on camera. I'm absolutely loving it. I definitely should have removed all of this packaging before I did this video, but we know for next time. So this is what it looks like on the skin. It's not as glowy as I expected it to be, but we will put it on the skin and see what it looks like. I am using a ZOEVA stippling brush for this. I'm not sure whether it's best to use my hands or a brush, but I'm sure we will find out. Another day I might try this using my fingers and see what that looks like. I did pick up 2 ordinary foundations. I got the shade 2YG, which is light medium, and 1.2YG. And because I am quite tanned, I'm not sure if any of these are going to match. But I will just swatch them on my hands to see if I can use any of these. That is definitely a bit too light for me to use at the minute, but I kind of knew that was going to happen. So I can definitely use this one for when I am just a little bit less tanned and when I've exfoliated. And this one, which is 1.2YG light, I can definitely use this when I am not tanned and a bit pale. Or I could use this in with a darker fake tan to lighten it up a little bit. But what I will use is the same foundation again, but in the shade 2.1 medium. This is quite a dark shade, so it is perfect for when I've freshly fake tanned. So I will just put 1 pump of this onto my beauty blender. This definitely should match my fake tan. It does look very yellow and dark on camera, but once I blend it down my neck and apply the rest of my foundation, then it should match perfectly. I would highly recommend this foundation. It is definitely lightweight. The bottle does say a high coverage foundation. And this one's light coverage, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to work, because I do like a really full coverage foundation. So I'll have to try that out another time and see if it will cover my imperfections and my spots. As you can see, I haven't got any spots, but I have got quite a lot of scarring here. So any foundation that I use, I definitely do want it to cover, which this does. You can literally hardly see anything. This is definitely lightweight, even though it is a full coverage foundation. It definitely does not feel heavy on the skin at all. And for £5, I think this is absolutely amazing. If you haven't tried this foundation, then I would definitely highly recommend. Next up is eyebrows. However, I did not repurchase anything new for my eyebrows. I did look at the eyebrow pencils on Beauty Bay, but nothing stuck out to me. And I am a ride or die fan of the NYX Tame and Frame, which I'm pretty sure you are all aware of, because in any makeup video that I've done on my channel, this is what I've used. And as I said, nothing stuck out to me on the Beauty Bay website. I did want to try an eyebrow pencil, but I just found them quite expensive for what they are. And I didn't see one that caught my eye or that I wanted to pick up and try. So I am just going to do my eyebrows off camera, because there's nothing new for the eyebrows in this video. Okay, so to carve out my eyebrows, I am going to use the new concealer that I purchased. This is the EX1 Fluid Concealer. And I am just going to take a small flat top brush to apply this. Oh my god, I can't get it on. This is definitely quite thick already, just from it being on the back of my hand. I'm definitely not sure if I will be able to use this as an under eye concealer. And to blend out the concealer, I am just going to use the concealer buffer brush from ZOEVA. I did freshly wash my brushes for this video, but of course I did have to do my makeup this morning, so they are semi-clean. That is a really good eyebrow concealer. It's literally just the perfect shade. It's not too light or too dark, so it definitely does still highlight underneath the brow bone. I am just going to put it on my finger and then dot it underneath my eye. I definitely think that this is not an under eye concealer. I don't know how much I'm going to need, as I haven't used this before, so I'm not sure if a little goes a long way, but we will find out. It is thick, but it's not like, it's not unbelievably thick. Like, you can, it is still bearable to wear under the eye. And I'm just going to use my beauty blender. It does claim to be full coverage and to hide any dark circles underneath your eyes. I'm not sure if that's true, as I can still see a little bit of my dark circles. It has definitely highlighted my skin, but I think I definitely could have gone maybe 1 or 2 shades lighter. So I am just going to add just a tiny bit of my L'Oreal Infallible Concealer underneath. If you don't like a really bright under eye, then that concealer would have been perfect. But I do like quite a light under eye. On the Beauty Bay website, the concealer did look a lot lighter than it is in person. So it can be a tad bit deceiving, but we'll leave that there. To powder under my eyes, it won't be any surprise that I am using the RCMA No Colour powder. This is not a new product. I have used this before and will continue to use this. This is definitely my favourite powder of all time, and I will not be changing it anytime soon. So this is what I'm going to be using to powder under my eyes and my chin and forehead. This is my everyday powder. I'm sure you are aware that I do use this every time I do my makeup. However, it looks like it isn't sitting properly with this concealer. I'm not sure whether it's because I haven't blended the concealer properly, which I don't agree with, because I do always blend my makeup properly. But the more I'm blending it in, the more okay it's looking, if that's even the right word. But when I first applied it, it looked as though it wasn't sitting properly on the skin. And I am really, really happy with how my base is turning out at the minute. I think it looks so nice and glowy and dewy. I'm absolutely obsessed. Honestly, if you haven't tried that foundation, it's only £5.90, so I would just pick it up or order it on Beauty Bay just to try it and see if you like it. If you don't like it, it's really inexpensive, so it isn't going to cost you a lot of money anyway. It's not like a £35 foundation that if you don't like it, it's a problem. I just think it's so lightweight and literally it just looks really, really good. Next, I am moving on to my bronzer and contour, and I am using the Doll Give Me Sun bronzer in the shade medium that I picked up. Let's see what it looks like. I do think it is a really nice colour, and it's not too dark. And it's not red either. It's like a really nice tone for if you have or wear fake tan. It's quite a yellow toned bronzer, if that's the right word. I'm not an MUA, so if you think what I'm saying is really out of context, that's because it probably is. So I bake my nose and cheekbones. You will definitely see it all come together. So I would highly recommend this bronzer. As I said, it is quite small, you don't get a lot in there, so for £15 this may not last you a long time. And I'm just going to take the RCMA powder and do what I normally do and run it along my nose and under my cheekbone. I just wanted to define them a lot more. I do this on an everyday basis. I'm sure it's no secret to anybody. I have just contoured using the NYX matte bronzer, and I didn't show this step as this isn't new. I didn't pick up a new contour shade as I do really like this. It is definitely the perfect colour for a contour shade. I do need a new one though. As you can see, the packaging's come off and I am hitting pan. So I will definitely be repurchasing this. And this is only £7 and I use the shade Deep Tan. I have to say all the products so far are sitting really nicely on the skin, and my base looks absolutely flawless and I do really like it. So everything I've used so far gets a thumbs up from me and will definitely be added to my everyday makeup bag. Next I am going to wipe off the powder, as I don't want it to sit there too long, as I am trying to get a dewy look to the skin, which I don't really think is working at the minute. And to add the dewy look back into the skin, I am going to be using the Badescu facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. I have, let me just spray it then I'll talk to you. No, actually I won't, because when you spray you're meant to keep your face straight for a little bit, aren't you? I'm definitely not an MUA, so please don't come for me with how I've done my makeup in this video. But I am using this just to add a bit of dew back into the skin. As I said, I have used this, but it was a very long time ago. I definitely haven't used it anytime soon or in the recent months. I haven't used it, so I am definitely excited to try this out again, as I do want to add a facial spray back into my makeup routine. That has definitely added some dew back into the skin, and it has definitely made it more glowy. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, and freshened it up and made it look a lot less powdery, which is kind of the idea that I'm going for with this new makeup routine that I'm trying to get together. Just needs to dry here. I think this is the problem that I may have, is that when I spray it, it's like set on places and it hasn't dried properly. The next product which I will be using, and what I am definitely most excited for, is the Beauty Bay highlighter palette. I absolutely love this packaging, as I mentioned in my haul video, and these are the shades that you get within the palette. They are all definitely very pigmented. I literally cannot believe the pigment of these highlighters, and they were only £12. Literally, I think that is such a bargain for 4 pans, which are quite big as well, and the pigment on them is absolutely amazing. I haven't even used this yet, but I do definitely recommend these highlighters already. I think I am going to go in with the shade Charmed, which is quite a golden coloured highlighter. Oh my god. I've literally only just done my nose and that is so pigmented. This palette is really good. I think it's going to become my new favourite. And even looking in this mirror of the palette, my skin looks amazing. It looks so good. And I don't know whether that's down to the illuminator or the foundation. I actually really like that concealer. It's not too bright for under your eyes, but it does still add a little bit of brightness. So I definitely may use that as an under eye concealer. This video is going up on Sunday, so if I do trial it for the rest of the week, I will let you know down in the comments what I thought of it. I think for an everyday look, not having a too bright of an under eye is quite nice. I literally just can't get over the pigment of this highlighter palette. Is actually amazing. This palette, if you haven't got this palette, you really need to purchase it. It's so inexpensive and it's literally amazing. Like, the highlighters, they're not chunky at all. I know with some highlighters they can be really chunky and make your face look quite textured. And the mirror as well though, this mirror is absolutely massive. You can literally see your whole head in it. this will be such a good mirror for when you need to do your makeup as well. Next, which I'm pretty sure is something that you've been waiting to see if you've watched my haul video, I will be using the Fiery Matte 9 colour palette. This is the EYN palette. I love this packaging. I picked this up because I thought all the shades in the palette were really wearable. Literally, I think this is the perfect everyday palette. It's definitely small enough to fit in a makeup bag, and I just think that this is a go-to palette for somebody that likes to wear a little bit of eyeshadow every day. You can literally create such a smoky eye with this, and then you can add like pops of colour with these two here. I just think it's just a really good staple palette, and if you're just starting out in makeup, that this would be a good one to purchase. I know I'm raving about it now, but I haven't actually put it on my eyes yet, so I'm not quite sure if they're going to blend well or whatever, but we will jump into that now and I can show you. So I am just going to zoom you in. The first shade that I'm going to go in with is Sincere. It's literally this really light, it's a really light brown colour, which is definitely perfect for in the crease. Oh my god, I love that already. That has blended so well. Even if you like to add like a bronzer in your crease, you can literally add this one colour into your crease and that will be enough to like define the eye socket or define your crease, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. Next, I am going to take the shade Pumpkin Spice. Shade here, it's definitely more of an orange colour, which is probably why it's called a Pumpkin Spice. And how fitting is that shade name for autumn. Love that. I'm not going to go crazy with this eye look. I'm literally just going to create a really natural, subtle eye. I can already tell that this colour is super pigmented. That looks incredible. There's literally no fallout to these eyeshadows either. I have done all of my base makeup, as you know, before applying these eyeshadows, and it's literally created no fallout under my eyes whatsoever. There's literally nothing there. I am just going to take one more shade and just put it on the outer corner of my eye, and I will be taking the shade Cinnamon Bun, which is just this darker brown shade here, as you can see. What I might do is take it on this angled fluffy brush and put it on the outer half of my eye. I think if you've got like blue eyes, using brown and orange, like browny orangey, like earthy tones, really helps to make your eyes pop. So that is it for the eyes. As I said, I did just want to do like quite a really natural eye. I have used 3 shades from the eyeshadow palette, and so far so good. I absolutely loved all of the shades. I didn't purchase a new mascara because I have found my holy grail, and I will stick to it for as long as I live because I absolutely love it, and that is the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Mascara. I do just really like this, and it's the perfect mascara, I think. It just really makes your eyelashes super black, it elongates them, and I just absolutely love it. The perfect one in my opinion. It's the only one I've found that's made my eyelashes super long, super black, not clumpy, but still like really volumized. We all know that I also run the mascara through my eyebrows. I have really dark hair, so I find that this is quite good to act as an eyebrow gel. Before we move on to the lips, I am just going to add some blusher. This again is not a first impressions, but this is off Beauty Bay. It's the Juvia's Place blusher palette. It comes with 6 blushers, and as you can see, I literally only really use these two. I think this is sold out at the minute. It is super pigmented, and I just think that it is the nice. I've definitely overloaded the blusher there on accident. So all those blusher shades in one palette, and I think it was quite inexpensive. I think it may be around the £20 mark, but all of them blushes are so super pigmented, and I definitely think it is worth the money. So the last step in my makeup routine for today is lips. I will be using the LA Girl lip liner in the shade Mauve. I did pick this up from Beauty Bay as well, and this was only £2.50. As I said in my haul video, I thought it was a lot lighter than it is. When it arrived, I thought it was quite dark, and I was going to send it back. But I thought, no, just try it out and see if you like it. It is only £2.50, and so if you don't really like it, then it hasn't broken your bank. It does look like quite a nice shade, to be honest. It definitely does look a lot darker on the tip of the pencil than it is in real life. I do contour my lips with my NYX powder, which you will all know. This is definitely the same shade as the contour, so maybe next time I won't contour my lips before applying the lip liner. But I have had to go over my lips quite a few times with this just to get like some sort of pigment out of it. But as I said, for £2.50 you can't really go wrong or complain at the fact that you've got to go over it a few times. And the last step in this routine is the liquid lipstick, and I did purchase the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Naked. I think that combo is actually really nice together. I am super excited to try this as I haven't had anything from Anastasia Beverly Hills before. I know that everybody raves about it, but I just haven't tried it before. That is very, oh my god. That is definitely, I feel like it looks like I've got foundation lips. Do you know when you were younger and you used to go to school and you'd put foundation on your lips and you wouldn't blend it in? That's what I think this looks like. It has given you like a bum hole lip, you know when you like pout and you get the line. I am getting that with this liquid lipstick. But I might go back in with the lip liner and just go over the top. That really hasn't made much of a difference. But to finish off this look, I will go back in with the Mario Badescu facial spray. This is the finished makeup look, everybody. I literally just created a really super soft glam with quite a dewy skin. I am completely obsessed with the highlighter palette and the eyeshadow palette along with the foundation. I think that they're really nice products, and if you haven't tried them then you really need to. They're quite inexpensive, and for the price and what you're getting, it's literally a bargain. I will say that I'm not quite a fan of the liquid lipstick. I think it is too light of a shade for me. It does make you look like you've got foundation lip and you just didn't wipe it off, you literally kept it on all day. That is what I think when it comes to this liquid lip. I may try it with a gloss over the top, or I might just dab it in the centre of my lips next time, so I won't apply it on the whole lip. So please let me know what you think of this makeup look in the comments and what your favourite was for this video. If you do purchase any of the items that I've mentioned, then I would love to know, so please let me know down in the comment section below. And I just wanted to say thank you for watching, everybody. I know I have quite a few new subscribers, so hello if you are new and welcome. Thank you for watching this video, everybody, and I really hope... Okay! For God's sake, he's interrupted me now. I can't finish my video. So thank you for watching this video, everybody, and I do really hope that you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you in my next one.